Okay, so how does a company with a really complex technical product make its message not just simple, but powerful and trustworthy? Well, today, we're going to pull back the curtain on a real world strategy designed to do exactly that.
All right, so what we've got here is a real deal B2B media proposal from a company called Real Space Digital. We're going to use it as a case study, kind of tear it down to see how you build a message that actually works and, what a powerful strategy really looks like from the inside.
And this, right here, this is the million-dollar question the entire strategy is built to solve. It's not just about being louder than everyone else. It's about creating genuine understanding. So let's dive in and see how they tackle it. Okay, first things first, you gotta define the problem, right? This strategy isn't just about selling something. It's about building a bridge of understanding to get a customer from huh to aha. Think about it. Before anyone even considers buying a technical product, their brain is just firing off all these questions. What even is this thing? How does it actually work? And why in the world should I trust you? A good strategy has to answer every single one of these, or you've already lost them.
So, how do you answer those questions effectively? Well, this proposal is smart. It doesn't look at it as a single action, like one ad or one video. No, it frames the whole thing as a journey. It's all about guiding a potential customer step by step through these specific psychological stages.
So this journey, it's broken down into three key psychological stages. It all starts with just simple understanding. That's clarity. Then it moves to building belief in the company. That's authority. And finally, it seals the deal with proof you just can't argue with, conviction. This three-step process is the absolute backbone here because the order is so important. You just can't earn trust if people don't get what you do in the first place. So if that's the roadmap, what are we driving? Well, the strategy lays out a whole toolkit of video assets, and each one is specifically designed to get a customer through one of those stages.
We're starting at square one, product demos. Their only job, pure clarity. No fancy storytelling, no fluff. It's just, here's what it is, here's how you use it. This is ground zero for wiping out confusion and building that first little bit of confidence.
Now, once a customer gets the what, they naturally start asking who and why. That's where the brand authority film comes in. See, this isn't about the product anymore. It's about the mission, the people, the purpose. This is how you build that emotional trust and show you're a credible voice in your field. For a technical product, this is an absolute masterstroke. Instead of shying away from the complicated stuff, you lean right into it. An explainer video like this totally respects the audience's intelligence, it tackles skepticism head on, and it gives those really knowledgeable buyers the confidence they need. It's a huge way to build authority. And to get to that final stage, conviction, the strategy moves beyond what the company says about itself. Let's be real, you can talk about how great you are all day long, but it means so much more when someone else says it. Customer interviews are that undeniable third-party proof that turns someone who's just interested into someone who's ready to buy. And boom, this chart just pulls it all together. You can literally draw a straight line from each video to its purpose on the journey. Demos bring clarity. The brand film and the tech explainer build authority. And those customer interviews, they deliver that final, rock-solid conviction. It's a complete system from start to finish.
But hey, a strategy is just a fancy document if you can't actually do it, right? So how does all this get packaged into something a business can actually use? Well, that's where the tiered approach comes in.
And here's the brilliant part. It's not a one-size-fits-all deal. It's designed to be flexible. It lets a company choose the level of impact that actually matches what they're trying to do right now and what their budget looks like. So, Tier 1 is all about building that foundation. The focus here is 100% on that first stage, clarity. This is like the absolute must-have for a brand that just needs to explain what it does and how it works. It's the starting block.
Tier 2 is what they call the strategic sweet spot. It adds the brand authority film, and that's the real game changer. That's the piece that takes a company from just, selling products to being seen as a mission-driven leader. This is where you build a brand that people really connect with.
And then there's Tier 3. This is for when you want to go big. It adds the ultimate weapon for conversion, social proof from actual customers. This is for brands that are ready to scale and need to build that unshakable trust, especially in really competitive markets. It basically completes the entire journey, all the way from clarity to conviction. So you can see it right here on the chart. It's like building blocks. Each tier builds right on top of the last one. You start with that solid foundation of clarity, you add a layer of authority, and then you top it all off with market-level conviction. It really is a staircase of impact.
So at the end of the day, what's this all for? It's not just about cranking out some videos. It's about a fundamental shift, a total transformation of how the brand is seen in the world.
I mean, this quote from the proposal says it all perfectly. The ultimate goal is to move a company from being a transactional product you try to becoming a trusted brand you believe in. That shift, that's everything.
So that kind of leaves us with one final thought, doesn't it? This framework, moving people from clarity to authority to conviction, it's pretty universal. Whether you're a company, a creator, or even just an individual, it really makes you think, what parts of your story are missing? And what do you need to do to take people on that same journey of trust?